Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to come over here. Thanks to our Dr. Kamalakar Sharma who introduced me to this August assembly, represented by our Guru Nathji, Srinivasji. Fascinating to see. Yes. So, I hope all of you are comfortable with English, is it? Because I don't know Kannada. Unfortunately, I don't know. I know Telugu, Hindi, English. So I speak in English, okay? Coming to the point, let me introduce myself. I am Professor G.V. Rao, retired from Kakati University, Chemistry, Biochemistry, Pharmacy departments. I am Professor of Phytochemistry. Phytochemistry, I think you know, chemicals. What are the chemicals the nature, plants make? I am expert that, and their physiological activity, biochemistry, biotechnology, clean technology, philosophy. I worked for over 5 years in London, working on enzymes, plant-based enzymes, microbial enzymes. So out of my 69 years of age, I have immense knowledge. You can interact with me in these fields. And after coming here, my friend Dr. Kamalakar Sharma, I am receiving so much of energy and knowledge of Bhagavad Gita from him. I have analytical brain, I analyze Bhagavad Gita, but the entire Bhagavad Gita is in his mouth. That surprises me. And Subramanian Garu and other great scholars. I am really fascinated to meet all these great people. Coming to the subject, we must understand that we are product of nature. We are part of nature. We are not directly come from heaven, so our body is a microcosmos of this universe. So whatever you see outside, that is called a Brahmande, Pindande. So we should never forget that we are part of this nature, we are product of this nature, we are made of by this nature, and to keep good health, that is our idea. Our idea is to keep good health. Our Dr. Sahab was yesterday telling Sharira Macham, Kalu Dharma Sadhana. Why we have to maintain good health? That is a question. So this human body is a rare gift of God, and one who is intelligent will surely use this body for establishing dharma. That is the whole teaching of Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna was convincing Arjuna how to associate himself with the dharma, how to act for dharma. Because this fellow Arjuna wanted to run away from the society, run away from dharma. I will simply do japa and sit aside. The Supreme Lord Krishna said, no, this is wrong, boy, this is wrong. Come back to the society, protect dharma. Being a Kshatriya, you are more attached to dharma. So that goes on. It was very fascinating. And what I have proved is that, like our Dr. Sharma ji, I am also interested in quantum physics, quantum mechanics, Einstein's work. So because in my MSc also I studied this quantum mechanics, Schrodinger. So I am the person on one side, modern science, and on the other side, the traditional Vedic knowledge. So that is greatness because of my parents and the association that I have taken. Now coming to the point, modern medicine, I am asked to speak on modern science and how it is related to the Ayurveda science or Siddha science. How do they go together? Man evolves in nature for billions of years, undoubtedly, right from the beginning, starting with Manu, Swayambhuva Manu, Those who are interested, kindly read Srimad Bhagavatam besides Bhagavad Gita, because I have analyzed for 20 years the Bhagavatam and I realized that it is full of science. So this starts with Swayambhuva, Manu and Shatarupi. So those were the two our ancestors. And along with that time, Brahmaji gave this Prakriti also. Because without Prakriti we cannot survive in industries. No food is made in industry. Anat bhavanti bhutani. So we are totally dependent on nature. Let us continue to live in nature, be part of nature, protect nature. That is the whole game of this particular association, trust, Sriji Prakriti Dharma Trust. So this allopathy is also fascinating. Allopathy is fascinating because it is rationalistic. You know, they have invented the drug mechanism, and whatever the drug mechanism, the scientists, they immediately say, you take so and so drug, and this affects this part of the body, and that is how you lead a healthy life. But this allopathic system of medicine is developed for over 200 years only. They have their problems. They are still developing. It is not a fully developed medical system, because if you see last week in America, some drug company is sued for taking a wrong medicine for millions of dollars. The government, the legal system has advised the drug company to give money. So this is a developing science, but the result is fast. So are the side effects. But here is the Prakriti, nature, which has all the mechanisms for our protection. Ayurveda is a part of Atharvana Veda. So this is not given by man at all. This is directly coming from the Creator himself. So we have to honor, let us live part of this Ayurvedic system. Just now Dr. Ayappa Garu, I think, he was telling about Vishnu Kranti. Vishnu Kranti was mentioning for brain disease. It is fact. Yellappa Reddy Garu, sorry. Yellappa Reddy Garu was telling about Vishnu Kranti. Hope you noticed it. It is in English, Latin name is Evolvulus alsinoidus. You can see in Google, Evolvulus alsinoidus, how medicinal it is. It is recorded in Charaka Samhita. It is good for brain diseases, depression. So that kind of treasure is amongst all of us. If we go and ask our grannies, grandparents, they are well versed in it, but unfortunately they have no rationality behind it, just like allopathic medicines. That's why they are looked down. So let us go back. All the intellectuals who are sitting here, they realize the importance of, again, nature. Because Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Mayadhyakshena prakriti, suyate sacharacharam, everything is coming from that Creator, and we have this wonderful nature, and our Guruji is working hard to reintroduce us to the nature and take benefit of it. At the same time, in emergency we have to go see the allopathic doctor. We cannot take a chance because life is very important. But unfortunately, allopathic system of medicine has a limited array of drugs, maybe in hundreds. You see, they have to start with in a century ago, penicillins, we have antibiotics, cephalosporins or penicillins, and then followed by other antibiotics. Now every doctor, if you go to a doctor, they will say cefixime, oxyfloxacin. So many, they have limited array. When recently we all suffered with the COVID, allopathy lifted their hands. They have no answer. But Ayurveda gave the answer. Maybe you know that great Ayurvedic doctor, Krishnapatnam village, Andhra. He again went back to the forest and he gave us wonderful drugs for treating this COVID. And they are, as a scientist, I approve those drugs because I know the chemistry of those drugs. What are the chemicals present in them? One of the drugs is a dengue. I have the information, but I don't think we have that amount of time to go into the chemistry of this dengue, Edapalleru. We got a mixture of all those things. You see, you go to Google and find out the chemistry components of that. There are wonderful drugs. So that way, our Guruji, when I was interacting with him, he said, COVID is not the end of life because we are running away, far away from the nature. Everybody wants AC, lots of time in WhatsApp, no touching. Even today, my doctor said, let us go with bare feet. By touching your feet with the sparsha of the land, your electrical field, magnetic field which is existing in the body, it is balanced. Once it is balanced, 50% of your diseases are run away. So, as part of nature, we can do wonders. That's why let us spend at least 1 or 2 days in a month in a forest, in the real forest. You see, our ancestors, Rishis,